Hey there, Matt Parker, part 3 of the warm-up series. Thanks for watching thus far. Part 2 and part 1 are going to be somewhere linked in this video, either down in the comments, somewhere above me. Haven't figured out that quite yet, but if you missed part 1, part 2, the links are somewhere attached to this video. So I recommend starting there. Today's day 3, final day. Quick recap of what we've done so far. First 3 parts of the warm-up are going to be moderate cardio, light jog, walking uphill on the treadmill, that kind of stuff. Then moving into our soft tissue work, using the foam roll the right way, 20-30 seconds per body part per side. If it's lower body workout you're focused on, hit those quads, hit the hamstrings, hit the calves. If it's upper body you're working on, get that thoracic spine opened up, hit some pecs. And then dynamic stretching. So that's going to be, hitting your groins, your hip flexors, not that boring static stretch, toe touch stuff. You want to be moving and oscillating. So again, 20-30 seconds per side, per body part. So those are the first 3 steps. Today we're going to talk about muscle activation, basic movement pattern, and then a little bit extra credit, part 6, some central nervous activation. Now, muscle activation, we're going to start there. So for lower body based workouts, you want to really get the glutes working. At all the body parts that need to be firing and activated correctly, you want to make sure the glutes are firing. That's one of those ones that we sit all day, we're texting, we're driving, we're watching TV. If you get the glutes firing, a lot of good things are going to happen. You're going to decrease a lot of risk of having any injuries going forward. The other thing you want to do, if you're going to do an upper body based workout, you want to get the shoulder blade muscles going. They're essentially the powerhouse of the upper body. Like the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The shoulder blade muscles are going to be the powerhouse of the upper body. So those are the 2 things you really want to work on in regards to the muscle activation. So to do the lower body, I'm going to show you right now. You're going to need your bands first and foremost. So that's going to be this guy here. And again, you can find all this stuff on Amazon. Amazon Prime continues to take money from me. I keep getting packages every day. It's the best thing ever, but I'm spending way too much money. Anyway, the first glute activation exercise you can try is the clam, one of my favorites. You're going to put the band on right above the knees. Then if you're watching this video, please wear shorts. Otherwise it's going to grab some hair. It's not going to feel so good. Band goes on above the knees. We're going to lay on your side, just like so, nice and flat. And I'm going to lift this knee up in the air. Yes, very attractive as you can tell. The goal of this exercise, we're trying to get this tuchus, the glute firing. Okay, so we want to make sure you're feeling here. You're not rocking side to side. You're not doing reps. Muscle activation, you're doing holds. And for the lower body, you want to do 60-second holds, just like this. You should be feeling this here. If you're feeling it elsewhere, you're feeling it in the groin, the quad, the low back, reset, relax, try to change your positioning a little bit, lean forward slightly, try again. Don't be so obsessed with having to lift the knee as high as possible. You just want to do it high enough to where you can feel your glute firing, and then you want to hold there for 60 seconds, and then you're going to flip over and do the same thing on the other side. If you don't like that one very much, the other one I always recommend is the bridge. Feet about shoulder or hip width apart. You're going to drive through your heels. You're going to squeeze the tuchus again, and you're going to lift up. And again, you want to be feeling it here. You want to be feeling it in the hamstrings or the quads. If you're feeling it in the hamstrings or the quads, make sure you kind of change your foot positioning. And then you want to just sit up here and hold. I'm just squeezing my tuchus for 60 seconds. Really feeling this guy burn back here. So if you're doing squatting, lunges, this is a great exercise, again, to get that muscle activation going so you're ready for that workout. Upper body wise, I like using a slightly different band. And if you need help picking a band, go ahead, message me, comment on this video below. You can use something like this. Nothing too fancy. Again, I get everything off of Amazon. All right, the first ones I called are band pulls. Again, we're trying to get these shoulder blades working. I like palms up to the sky. I like to pull it straight across my body, just like so. Giving you the side view, I'm really pinching my shoulder blades back. And I'm holding. You don't have to hold this one quite as long, 15, 20 seconds, relax, and doing a few reps here, really feeling that burn right in the middle of those shoulder blades. Okay. Another one you can do, they're called face pulls, are one of my favorites. You can wrap a band around a pole. Of course, I don't have a pole in front of me. And you can do this one in standing, by the way. You don't have to be on your knees like myself. You can wrap it around, pretend like I'm holding something here, and I'm pulling it straight back in this direction. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades back. And holding 15, 20 seconds for the upper body, and relaxing, okay? And then the last thing is going to be the foundation stuff, the basic movement patterns. So if you're going to squat that day, then you should start with some air squats. So if you're going to do some lunges, do some lunges. If you're going to bench press, do some push-ups. Just get those muscles really, really ready and prepared for any workout you're going to do. So that would be step 5. Not overly complicated. Again, it's simple but not easy. You want to be quick and effective with that warm-up. The last thing, which is going to be extra credit for those that like to lift heavy weights, I would recommend doing some sort of central nervous system activation. So how to do that is you want to do a kind of a plyometric or a very big explosive movement. So if you're doing the upper body, the one I really like is the med ball slam. You can kind of grab a med ball. Most commercial gyms have them. Don't have one with me at the moment. Just pick it up over your head, slam it down in the ground 4 or 5 times to kind of get ready. Again, it really kind of prepares not just the muscular system, but again, the central nervous system, your brain, to kind of start lifting heavy weights or get ready for a more intense workout. So the central nervous system activation, again, extra credit is what I tell you, depending if you're going to do an extreme workout. I would definitely recommend doing something along those lines. If you're going to do a more intense lower body workout, you can do squat jumps, something where it's quick and explosive, 4 or 5 reps, just to kind of get the brain working and get ready to go for your workout. So again, recap of all that, 3 days worth of videos here. Step 1, moderate cardio, 3 to 5 minutes, light jog, treadmill, exercise bike. Step 2, it's going to be your soft tissue work, foam roller. Again, short period of time on the foam roller, you're not making love to that thing. Dynamic stretching, again, get the tissue opened up. Muscle activation, if you're doing a lower body workout, get the glutes firing. You're doing the upper body workout, get the scaps firing, the shoulder blades. And then finally, your foundational movement pattern. So if you're going to do squats that day, do some air squats without weight. If you're doing lunges, do some lunges without weight. Again, just do some body weight things. And then finally, if you want that extra credit, the central nervous system activation, and you can do that by a med ball slam or by any kind of squat jump, just to kind of get ready for a more intense workout. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please comment and let me know. I appreciate all the feedback and look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care.